and it just became iconic. No, I beat on the cross.
The following contest is scheduled for one song. Introducing first, accompanied by Roman Reigns from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Boy.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you. Imitating you. Unbelievable impersonation. She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. Student of Lance Storm. Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron. Yeah, I can see her. Beautiful and deadly. A true Venus flytrap. Here comes the Queen.
And her partner from the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution. Strong and spearheaded a movement to take this women's division to a level of competition it has never seen before. About time I heard you pay the Queen her proper respect, Saxton. Multi-time champions, history maker, record setter, legend in the making. Here comes the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent.
And their opponents. First, accompanied by Triple H, representing the Riot Squad from Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Liv Morgan.
The firecracker of the Riot Squad. One of the only good things to ever come out of the state of New Jersey. Jersey tough. There's no doubt about that. Successful career coming in WWE. There's a big hunt happening tonight.
And her partner from Louisville, Kentucky, Sarah Logan.
The Dragon ship has arrived. Sarah Logan bringing the Viking fighting style to the ring. A direct descendant of Lee Erickson. I didn't know that. I tell you what, though, Sarah Logan has done a very good job of throwing a few heads of people. 1 point in her career. That's a good job. Well, keep champions. Everything about Sarah Logan's unorthodox, unusual, but it all hurts. And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least. Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive. And these two tandems are a lot of the reason why. Talk about dismantling your opponent. With the leg. Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring. Nailed it. Tag is made. What's going to happen here? Oh, wait. What a stomp. Good grief. You know, guys, it's pretty amazing that in just a few short years, Charlotte has earned the moniker the Queen by ruling over every WWE show. Byron, you mentioned Charlotte becoming the queen, and it shows with her regal entrance, high-priced robes, and flawless moves. All the groundbreaking minutes of Charlotte's competing. I'd love to see a Queen of the Ring tournament make that title official. Spinning kick to the gut. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine and such. She goes for the cover. Kick out. Yeah, it's going to take more than that. Uh-oh. Watch out. Oh, look at this. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. The team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, to focus their attack on one individual in one body part. And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch up. The 2 out of 3 falls match saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in a 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy. Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss sideboard. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout. Oh, shoulder break. Looks like Charlotte is coming into some trouble now. Queen's in jeopardy. Her and her partner making a great tag team. We'll see what they're made of here. I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself. How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan. Uh-oh, position in, measure it. Oh, nasty impact. She goes down hard. She's going to be feeling that one for a while. That's how you wear down your opponent. The Flair legacy grew at Charlotte's first WrestleMania, where the Raw Women's Championship was revealed. Charlotte styled, profiled, and walked out of WrestleMania with the gold in off the tag. You gotta believe this one's over. I wonder how this is going to end, Byron. Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that. Well, you mentioned Charlotte's first WrestleMania. Winning at WrestleMania is already big, but she did so with Ric Flair in her corner, walking that same way as the Nates did so many times. Not to mention the fact that the robe Charlotte wore at WrestleMania was made from the very same one her father wore during his retirement match 8 years earlier. Now, that is some beautiful symmetry. Liv Morgan just barely got out of the way. Comes in off the tag. Look at this. Beautiful technique. What a stop through it. Charlotte finds herself in a tough spot. At this point, she really needs to think about making a tag to her partner. I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag. Tag in. When the WWE Universe hears the term the streak, most think of The Undertaker's 21 match WrestleMania streak. But Charlotte Flair had quite a streak of her own. Charlotte started her WWE career 16 and 0 in singles pay per view matches. From July 2015 to February 2017, it was over a year and a half of dominance by the Queen. When you took the Charlotte streak, which including wins against Sasha Banks, Bayley, Natalya, Becky Lynch, the Bellas, and Paige, all top performers themselves, but none could top Flair. Triple threat matches, a submission match, even a main event Hell in a Cell match. When it comes to big fights, Charlotte has proven why she's the queen. So agile. It's an Russian leg sweep. Perfect pull. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groaning from the crowd. I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself. How can they get that? That's not legal. Thanks to God for Morgan. She could be out of this match. I don't think this is how she envisioned this tag team match going. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I personally agree with Bailey. She should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic, I don't know. That seems like a word that should. Liv Morgan sizing it up. Well, what impact? That's all she wrote, fellas. Oh man, she's rolling now. She's able to break out of it. The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out. Like it. There's the technique. And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael. Stop the clothes on. Some nasty headbutt. And Peyton Royce is being seen, guys. It's IT Clark has to be concerned at this point. This is bad, guys. I don't even think she has enough power to get to her corner to make the tag. Well, this is where we're going to find out what these women are made of. They appear to be absolutely trained, but I'm willing to bet there's no quit in them. Oh, my. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there. Submission move again. What's Peyton Royce about to make happen? And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago. She goes for the cover. Two. Kick at it. Two. That may have been a slow count. I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Sam Logan was just able to get out of the way there. Peyton Royce. Suplex. Great usage of her hips. Another one. Would the third time be the charm buyer? I think so. That has got to be it. That'll readjust your spine. The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this. So, Tim, you see the fight on that? Am I gonna go? Oh man, Peyton Royce is in trouble. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take? She just will not go away. Oh, look at these repeating strikes. Oh man, that's it. That's what she needed. We've got to cover. Two. Bling! They did it! Wow, what a match! And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle. Look at it go! That's a woman on a mission. Check this out. And that's exactly how she wanted to end this thing.
Here are your winners, Liz Logan and Sarah Logan, the Riot Squad.
Wow, England's kickball win here tonight. I knew these two were a great team. I just didn't know how great. Wow, they really impressed me. Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipated it intensifying.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Sasha Banks from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton began his career by being known as the Legends Killer. Randy Orton is now simply a legend. Randy Orton's career wasn't built on alliances. The most important thing to Randy Orton has been winning championships. He has done that in a major way. 13 times world champion. A 13-time world champion. As slick as they come. As smooth as anyone's business. And as dangerous as anyone that walks the planet. Jackson, you better not be chanting during his thing. You're glad he slapped the taste out of your mouth. Oh, he likes it when you chant.
And his partner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Multi-time world champion. WWE superstars have successfully competed like Kurt Angle has. Here comes the architect. Freaking Rollins, the King Slayer, the architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
And their opponents. First, accompanied by Bailey, some Davenport Hollywood, weighing in at 217 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Seth.
Seth Rollins has made his career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion of Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shields with Reigns and Ambrose. The King Slayer set for action. Welcome to the Insane Penitentiary.
And his partner from San Francisco, Wisconsin, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jay Uso.
Hey, Corey, have you been down since day one is? Back when I've been down a lot longer than you have. Here we go, folks, as we kick off this tag team match. Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about. Hey, if Seth Rollins decides to burn it down tonight, hey, Corey, can I borrow your water bottle? I'll tell you what, if you really want to stay safe, how about you leave the commentary table for the rest of the night? I'm coming for you. I got this. That's a little extreme. So, Dario vicious, like play. Look at the torque. Hey, up top. Stop. Right across the spine. And then the other is the New Day. Jeffrey Woods, Big E, and Kingston are two-time tag team champions. The tag has been made. Rollins beginning to stumble a little. Kingslayer's wearing down. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's a combination. We're going to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam. I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots. But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days. What impact? He's in full control now. Oh, what incredible predicament. A quick kick out from Jey Uso. They still got a lot of fight left. Randy Orton was just one step behind there, guys. Randy Orton isn't like this. You've got to believe this one's over. Now, this is an impressive show of strength. Agreed, but I don't know how much longer this can go on. Here we go. Oh, using the knee as a weapon. How can Jey Uso be put on the offensive quickly here? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon. If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar, especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of you. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlucky duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best of seven series, I wouldn't think they developed into a top tag team. Looks like he's starting to sweat now, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight. I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored. It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly former Olympic gold medalist. Like a really dominant, nice German suplex, and Angle's not done. Not done at all. Another German suplex. He's still holding on, Michael. He's still holding on.
Hey, Sibu.
Suplex. Really?
What do you mean?
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Did you see the impact on that? Wow. No slam. And that will likely end Jay's night. Here's the cover. The count's broken, keeping the match alive. It's not over yet. This might be it. Oh, my. He's on the defensive now. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him. He's not looking good, and at this point, he has no option but to make it to his corner and get his partner in there. It's make or break time here, and he absolutely has to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to win this match. He's definitely starting to lose it here. Jeez, he let him out. Wow. A dubious decision there for sure. Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is. Yeah, he is definitely on Dream Street, Michael. Oh boy, he is whoa. Absolutely has to get back in the ring. There's no way around it. Oh, wow. Oh, right across the small of the back. Oh, nasty impact. Jay should be able to cruise the victory here. Tequila Sunrise! It's a pride! This is his opportunity to win this thing. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag. He somehow breaks free. Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to get here. Randy Orton playing it up, but I'm not sure if it's a slam. And that will likely end Jay's night. What a slam, Michael. He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalia's power set the tone for the Usos. Let's go. Right there. So think, I almost wrote him off earlier. Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3. Set that skip. This one is over. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof. Yay, play it here. I like one superstar, low light, or another. Yeah, he's putting in the work. And finally,
Here are your winners. Seth Rollins, it's Jay.
people in here in 17 tonight. But I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count. With that win, the Bucks Street must now move on.
You already know. Soon as you feel that way, you're going to see.
Taking a look backstage, this is a developing situation. Oh, what a slam. Oh, what impact. The action is officially on the move. Never know where the action is going to take us. Damn. Just breaking down the opponent. Watch. Right. Oh, this is not good at all. They're on the move again. A ring simply cannot contain them. Well, it gives me room to have a seat. Jeez. They're only looking a little shaken. This one appears far from over, and she knows that. And it looks like the entire backstage area has cleared out, giving these women all the space they need to prove their dominance. It's still early here, guys. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more than this to keep her down. Beautiful technique. Sidewalk slam. What should Naomi's mindset be at this point? She doesn't want to let this get out of control, guys. And Naomi manages to reverse out of that one. Wheel. First of all, Mercy. Poor chair. It looks like a twisted heat. What's up? Now this is what's this gonna be? Wheelbarrow! Flapjack! Face first. It's over. What a stunning throw. Grief. You gotta see that distance? With the damage sustained by Naomi, she could be her way out. This might just be the end of the road for her here, guys. Things look bleak right now. Well, I think it's safe to say that she's going to lose this match if she doesn't figure out a way to get back in this thing immediately. Just striking at will. Oh, this is not good at all. Look at it go. Harsh impact. This match is what a leg drop. Oh, there's my stomach hurt. This match is slipping away from Naomi here.